Hey everyone, and welcome to a bit of a challenge video. So recently I made a video in Spaceflight Simulator which showed that you could land completely powered on Venus, and somebody said, can you do the same thing in Kerbal Space Program? So we're going to try it out here. Step one is to get as close to the atmosphere as we can without touching it, because we want to try to get our orbital velocity right here as low as possible without falling into the planet. Now that we're just above the planet atmosphere, we need to actually enter it. And to do that, we're just going to basically pump a rest of the fuel in this upper stage engine and basically try to slow down as much as possible, as we're then going to fall into the atmosphere. And yes, we just have to basically wait to lose about 10% of our velocity speed. And as you can see here, we are definitely slowing down, and we're going to be falling into the atmosphere. I guess we could go map here and I can show it to you. There we go. And we just want to make sure that we hit there. It's probably good. And now we're just going to wait until we get to the atmosphere, and we're going to do a secondary brake to basically slow us down, but I want to make sure we're actually in the atmosphere, because I want to make sure this doesn't just burn up immediately. There we go. Yeah, and this is what happens. We burn up immediately. But that's okay, because we have a secondary engine, which just exploded. Well, that sucked. So obviously this doesn't quite work the way we expected it to. And here we are again. This time we've definitely changed out the rocket quite a bit. Obviously getting this to Eve is going to be a major undertaking, but we're going to skip that part because, well, at the end of the day, it's just how big a launcher do you want. But this time we've set it up with a booster, a small propellant, an engine, and then an emergency stopgap measure if we absolutely need it. And yeah, we're coming in, and now we're on the light side of Eve. We're going to go for it, and we're going to boost up, and we're going to try to bleed as much heat as we can before we hit the atmosphere. Again, we're starting at about 95 kilometers above the planet, which is about 5 kilometers above the atmosphere. Well, that clearly didn't work either. Round 3, where obviously the answer was more boosters. A lot more boosters. So we're going to hit it and hope this is all going to work out. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. And welcome to attempt number 4. We have significantly increased the size of the rocket to slow us down, and we're hoping this is going to work. So let's do this. Okay, that stage just exploded, but okay. And we're trying to do this one as fast as possible, but we do not want our Kerbal to black out, so we have to maintain the power thrust ratio. Oh no, she's gonna black out. Don't black out. Don't black out. Ah, she blacked out. Dang it. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Yeah. And that's about it, as the rest of the rocket sort of explodes down there. Alright, attempt number 5, we're going to make some adjustments. First adjustment we're making is we're gonna not aim it right at retrograde. I do want to get a little bit of lift out of this. Come on. Behave yourself, rocket. Let's do this. So far, so good. Now this stage should burn almost all of our speed out. We aren't doing it totally retrograde because we do want to ensure that we do maintain our orbit above the 90-kilometer limit as long as we can, which we just hit, as we still have 4,000 meters per second we need to burn off before we start to burn, which of course is what's happening immediately right now. So this is not good, but we are slowing down. So as long as we don't explode, we should be good. Now we'll go full retrograde. So we've gotten to that point in the video where I'm going to say, I have not managed to do this, and I'm not sure how. So I leave this to you, the viewer, to challenge you to try to do this attempt where you can land on Eve without parachutes or drogue chutes or anything else that sounds like chutes or balloons or whatever. And you can't use any heat shields or ablative material to do it. Right now I'm at a bit of a loss on what's the best approach, and I leave it open to you guys to give it an attempt. If you do manage to attempt to do it and you do a video, contact me and I'll be sure to share it out and say, wow, you're amazing. Thanks for watching.